going to show you guys how to bake chocolate chip cookies with pudding, which most people don't bake their chocolate chip cookies with pudding, but the pudding makes the chocolate chip cookies really soft. So the first thing is 1 cup of butter. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you get your butter out and soften it. I actually stuck mine in the microwave for about 15 seconds. And then next is 1/4 cup of white sugar. I went ahead and measured this stuff out just so it didn't take as long. And this is the sugar I used. And then 3/4 cup of light brown sugar, which I also measured out. I just did 3 of the 1/4 cups. Let me dump that in. And 2 eggs is next. Use the whole egg. And then 2 teaspoons of vanilla, which I have not measured out yet. I usually just do this over a bowl so it doesn't get all over the place. There's 1. And 2. And then the 1 pack of vanilla pudding comes in now, and that calls for a 4 ounce. I just use this brand. I usually just do the 3 ounce and it works out perfectly fine. Put that in. These are the softest cookies I've ever had. And then next you do 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So they come here. Just make sure you kind of level that out. Put that in. Then you add your 2½ cups of flour, which I have measured out right here. I just use this all-purpose flour right here. I'll add that in. You also want to make sure that your oven is preheated at 375 before you stick these in. So you might want to do that before you even start adding your ingredients, which I have already done. And you can just start stirring and mixing in some of these ingredients. It might take a little while and it might not seem like you have enough liquid in there, but you do. Just make sure that your butter is really soft. Then once you finish mixing it all, you'll add your bag of chocolate chips also, and it just calls for 1 12-ounce package, and I just do the semi-sweet. I'm sure the milk chocolate would work just fine too. You might also be able to use different flavors of pudding, which I've never tried, but you might add a different flavor to your cookies if you'd like. That it's starting to mix up pretty well. Just take some time. Kind of just fold all the ingredients into. Once it's pretty much mixed in, you can just start adding some chocolate chips. I usually add about half the bag first, just so it's easier to mix in. So I'll start folding some of those into the dough. You can see that's mixing up pretty well. Then I'll just go ahead and add the rest. You really wouldn't even have to use the whole bag of chocolate chips if you don't like a ton. Totally up to you. Just mix all those in. The dough is very sticky too. Sometimes it can be difficult about to put on the pan. As you can see, that's all mixed up. And then what you'll do is you'll just put them out on a cookie sheet, usually about 12 cookies fit on a cookie sheet. I just take a spoonful and put those on, that's how I put them on the sheet. You bake them for 10 minutes, and when you pull them out of the oven, this is what they should look like. As you can see, they're really soft. They literally just break apart. So if you want to try one, you can. And that is how you bake the soft chocolate chip cookies with pudding. So it's a really good recipe. And that's it.
Very good.